Hey guys, this is V. I wanted to touch base with you regarding the scanning mechanics on 3.15. I'm going to go ahead and do an active ping here, and you can see that I definitely see a node here. With the recent hot patch notes, they said that things like geometry and other things should not be necessarily blocking the scan. As you can see here, I did finalize the scan, but on the left-hand side in the overview panel, I don't have any results at all. So I'm just going to kind of keep moving forward here. This isn't going to be a terribly long video. That being said, I do want to, mention that, this is kind of what we've been seeing. This is indicative of what we've been seeing in 3.14, and also, but mostly 3.15 is where I'm doing the testing now. And as you can see, I am getting scan. I do have a signal strength focused pretty heavily, and just trying to get some results here on a scan. And I'm just not having a whole lot of luck here. I'm not that far away from the node. I'm hovering my mouse and my cursor over it, but I'm unable to collect scan results. Let's just go ahead and finish this out here. I'll keep moving in on one over here, and we'll just kind of see if I'll keep kind of refreshing and seeing if I can get any kind of scan results prior to getting pretty much on top of the thing. That's the way it's been. And one thing I guess I do want to say is I absolutely adore Star Citizen. I know that it sounds like a lot of times I'm being very critical. In this particular case, it's, I wouldn't invest any time in this if I didn't think the game was fantastic or worth it. So here I am at 602 meters away. That's now that's actually the first time at a distance of a few hundred meters that I was able to collect. So that's actually good. It does say I do get mass and optimal and overcharge. Oh, and I do get that it's diamond. So that's actually some improvement, and so let me just kind of let me ping here hard on this one here. This one over here is let's see if I can. It's about 1,500 out now. I'm going to try and get within 1,000 and see if I can get lucky here. So I'm at 1,100 and I'm not getting much of anything there. I'm not getting the scanning thing. I am now under 1,000. I'm trying. Yep, and that's when the scanning seems to have kind of taken place. And oh yeah, this is actually this is a vast improvement from where it was at for sure. So under 1,000, I am able to at least get some overview information. The optimal, the overcharge, the power transfer resistance, and then the mineable. That happens to be Hephaestonite, which is cool. Let me just kind of ping this one out here and see if we can get lucky. So once again, not able to kind of get anything in the 4,000 range. We're going to kind of keep scooching in here. 3,000 range. I am trying. Once again, I've got the signal strength. Signal strength is kind of going up. And I have the focus down as tightly as I can. And so I'm at 75. I'm at 80%. I wonder if it actually eclipses, the full 100% around the same places. I wonder if you need a 100% signal scan or something. Okay, so I just broke it. Not able to get a scan here, but I was able to get one. So let me switch up a little more. Now sub 900. Not able to get a scan here going, which is okay. Just kind of monkeying around here. Not able to kind of. And sometimes there are rocks that are just kind of grumpy about this, which is totally fine. 400 away. I'm definitely not having much luck here. Let me go ahead and pop the mining laser out. I'm sure that will resolve my issue. And you can see I'm still, unfortunately, kind of forced to pick a very specific spot of the node in order to kind of get it to do the scan results. In this particular case, there's some diamond, corundum, some beryl, and some inert. And so, yeah, that one didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Let's go ahead and do one or two more just for posterity's sake here. I'm going to move forward just a little more. Get back in scan mode. trying to scan this one up here that's about 3,500 and falling away. Not having great success with it. But I will say, you know, there was a marked improvement. I was able to gather scan results for the ones that, for a couple of them under 1,000, you know what I mean? So that was cool. Better than it was. Yeah, I think ultimately the goal is to be able to collect some of these from a distance, or at least it used to be. But I'm not seeing that now. So my signal strength is about 81. I'm 954 away. I am trying. I'm going to toggle the mode as well one time. No, here I'm going to actually shoot one time too. Some of kind of the old tricks that used to work. At 953 away at an 81% signal strength, I'm not able to get this guy to go. And so let's kind of move in on. Oh, there's a cluster over there, and that's gonna end up being a Quantanium cluster, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so finally I was able to get some scanning on it at 402 meters. So it really is. There does seems to be a location. Let's see now. This ends up being some corundum, that type of thing. You know, and of course up here, this is going to be a nice field of Quantanium. Because there's so many of these here. Let's see if I can kind of get on one. Trying to scan one of these out over here. Now, you may be asking, you know, V, why do you know that this is a Quantanium cluster? Well, that's the beauty of Lyria, right? Every time you run into a thing that's over 3 together, it's always going to be Quantanium. Little tip or trick there for you. You know, if you're kind of Quantanium headhunting, this is the place you want to go for that particular reason. And you can see now I'm 1,500 away and I'm closing. And I'm not able to collect any results here. Yep, I mean, this is a big field, and you can see I've got the scan mode going. I'm, you know, focused in here. Got 100% signal strength, and I am just not able to get anything to go. So that's no big deal. You know, there was some meta there where I was able to get some, you know, collect some scan results. And so this is actually a real good example of what I was, you know, there was some geometry in front of me there. So yeah, as soon as I got up above the geometry, you can see that's actually an interesting thing. I wonder if you know, if I get right like directly above something and scan down, if that's going to actually be better. I think I might test that next. But anyways, I think I'm going to call it here for now. This is just, you know, with every one of these 3.15 patches, I'm going to be doing one of these you know, scanning mechanics kind of videos, and I hope that you guys can use this information to your advantage. And thank you so much for your time. I will see you all around the verse.